I'm Gretchen Rubin, and these are my 12 tips for graduates. Know yourself. There's no magic one-size-fits-all solution for building a happy, healthy, and productive life. You have to know yourself, your temperament, your interests, your values. Drift is the decision we make by not deciding, or by making a decision that unleashes consequences for which we don't take responsibility. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. I can't let the perfect fantasy Gretchen crowd out the actual, real Gretchen. One of the most challenging and most helpful and fun tasks that I did as part of my happiness project was to write my 12 personal commandments. These aren't specific resolutions like make my bed, but the overarching principles by which I try to live my life. This idea seems so obvious, but it has been one of my most important insights. Now I've disciplined myself to ask, what's bugging me? Why is something not working? What's the problem here? Our physical experience always colors our emotional and intellectual experience. If we're feeling exhausted or sluggish, it's hard to be happy and productive. Get enough sleep and get some exercise, and you'll find it much easier to be happier, healthier, more productive, and more creative. Don't expect to be motivated by motivation. Instead of thinking about motivation, I argue that we should think about aims and then take concrete, practical, realistic steps to take us closer to our aims. Ancient philosophers and modern scientists agree. The most essential key to happiness is strong relationships with other people. We need enduring, intimate bonds. We need to feel like we belong. We need to be able to confide. We need to be able to get and give support. Envy is a very unpleasant emotion, and we often don't even want to admit to ourselves that we're feeling envious. But negative emotions play a very important role in a happy life because they warn us that something needs to change. Everyone makes mistakes. It's inevitable. And if you're not failing sometimes, you're not trying hard enough. In gambling, a tell is a change in behavior that reveals your inner state. Gamblers look for tells as clues about whether other players are holding good or bad hands. And it's common for people to have a tell in everyday life, too. Self-knowledge is one of the greatest challenges for happiness and good habits. Recognizing and watching for your tell can help you manage yourself better. For years, I've been collecting my secrets of adulthood, which are the scraps of wisdom I've managed to grasp as I've become an adult. It's fun and helpful to keep track of these. You can read mine on GretchenRubin.com or in my New York Times best-selling book, The Happiness Project. Congratulations to all graduates. Onward and upward.